Have any of you ever wondered how these low salary teams like Tampa Bay and the A's are exceeding everyone's expectations? Hi, my name is rsoto, and as a big fan of baseball, I would like to show why these low salary teams are performing better than what everyone expects. I discovered the concept of Moneyball that was first used by Billy Beane and the GM of the Oakland A's, and I would like to share with you what the concept Moneyball is, why and how it was used, and how it affected baseball. Now, why Moneyball was used? In this graph, which could be found in the SAS blog, it says it all. Now, these are the salaries, and these are the teams. The salaries from highest to lowest. As you can see, the Oakland A's, which are in red, has one of the lowest salaries in baseball. Because of that, they lost 3 of their superstars, Johnny Damon, Giambi, and Israelson, to larger market teams. However, Billy Beane still wanted to compete and he still wanted to win. So despite his salary, he couldn't afford the superstars. I know some of you are wondering, what is Moneyball? Now, Moneyball is a new method in evaluating new players. It uses a statistical symmetrical approach in assembling a baseball team. Sabermetric is the specialized analyst through objective evidence. Now, this is the book by Bill James, which is considered the father of baseball statistics. As you can see, he has one for every year. And in this book, he explains how statistics shows a relationship of wins and losses to runs scores and runs allowed. That's the formula right there. RS is runs scored and RA is runs allowed. And when you do the math, you get the winning percentage. So basically, by that formula, you know how many runs you need to score and how many runs you can allow to win. GMs tend to buy players, but instead of players, they're supposed to be buying wins. And to buy wins, you need to buy runs. So, which leads me to my third main point: why is Moneyball? How is Moneyball used? So these are the 3 players that he lost. Now the big problem is replacing Jason Giambi. In 2001, he hit 342, 38 home runs, 120 RBIs, and his on-base percentage was 477. Now, any manager would try to replace Jason Giambi, but Billy Beane felt that he couldn't be replaced. So instead of replacing him, he looked at the on-base percentage. Now remember, on-base percentage means you get on base. And if you get on base, you score runs, and if you score runs, that means you win. So what he did was he added all their on-base percentages, which I think was like 1091. He divided it by 3, and he got 364. So 364 is the on-base percentage he was looking for. So he got these 3 players: Scott Hatterberg, David Justice, and Jeremy Giambi. All these players, their average of on-base percentage was at least like 364 or higher. So, and then they was cheap at the time. Moneyball is a model that a lot of teams follow to assemble. That a lot of teams follow to assemble their teams. Now the big question is, does this method work? Now that year, the A's went on a 20-game winning streak. They won their division, and they made it to the playoffs, obviously. And then Billy Beane was offered, after that year, was offered to be the highest paid GM. In closing, Moneyball is a method that does work and has a huge impact on how teams today put their rosters together. Low salary teams are now being more competitive, and in some cases, they become the best team in the league. Now, before I end my speech, well, I had like a little clip there. Oh, there it is. So this is a little clip of the movie. If you want to get deeper into it, it gets deeper in Moneyball. And this, if you're interested, this movie gets deeper into Moneyball, and it doesn't sound.
Yeah, but that's the part where they explain.
Yeah, that's the part where they explain, where Jonah Hill is explaining the whole thing, the whole process.
Sounds like he was laughing.
Okay.
Well, you can't hear it though.
No, I can't.
But it's a good movie though. If you want to get deep into Moneyball, it explains it better. It gets deep into it.
Okay, so we'll
So that's, yeah, that's,